Could this be that big end times revival that we've all heard is coming? And so one more time, filled with enthusiasm, we would rush up and put our shoulder against the big iron door and start pushing, hoping to finally break that ancient rust loose and finally step through into that other realm. Put this song on repeat until some of us had to have our rotator cuff surgery. Having grown up in those circles, I understand the vernacular, though like being a former Amway salesman, I love the product, yet see a problem with the business model. Understanding that God is sovereign, I can't find the place for God repeatedly trying to do something and it fails. Brownsville, Asbury, Azusa, Vineyard, and the list goes on. God set out to make something happen. Then somebody offended that fragile Holy Spirit, stopping the work, and left God sitting on the sidewalk crying with a broken toy in his hand. This is always how it goes. Do we really think that God is repeatedly throwing mud at the wall, hoping some of it sticks? This is a wrong view of who God is. When these events happen, it is not God trying to do something. God does not try. He does. So when we look back at a real revival, we see that God knew how it would end all along. And since he doesn't fail at anything he intends to do, we need to ask, in the case of something like Operation Rescue, what was the Lord's intent? Clearly, because the Lord is omnipotent, omniscient, and sovereign, his intent was not to establish a new state of enthusiasm, where we have escaped our dreary, mundane reality and now live in a more supernatural state, like what we all crave when we heard the word revival, because over and over again, it never happens. What the sovereign king on his throne starts, he accomplishes. So what did the Lord intend to complete with a real revival like Operation Rescue? What did get accomplished? Could it be that it was a prophetic statement about the true state of the American church?